the seats are better, and the suspension is broken in. I took one day off and somebody broke my transmission.
Oh, that hurts.
But I need a job, so I can't tell them nothing. Now, with this plant over here, before I start talking about the one directly behind me, once again, it's called cocuina or candle nut. But when you let the seed get ripe, it turns hard like this. And you can make it into a lei. That's very, very beautiful.
Interesting.
Now, this one was actually made from this tree right here. So if you guys are too lazy to let the fruits get ripe, you can always go to the base of the tree. And there's always a bunch just laying there, already hard and ready to be polished and strung onto a string.
Nice.
It's a little cool thing for you guys, in case you guys have any parties coming up and you guys rather use stuff from nature instead of going to like CVS and stuff. By the way, if you go to CVS and you buy these, if there's any type of paint on it, like red, pink, blue, it's fake.
Oh.
It's fake. They're made out of plastic. Best way to tell is by the weight. So these are a little bit heavier. The ones from CVS or the ABC stores, those tend to be a little bit lighter just because of the material they're made out of.
Okay.
And they also don't last as long as these. These I can drop this off like a 2-story building and it wouldn't crash.
Damn. What's the natural color though?
This right there.
Oh, that's the natural color. There's no polish. There's nothing.
Once you dry it,
Oh yeah. So when they dry, they turn like this.
Turn that. Oh, that's the.
sounds like
Macadamia nut.
How long does it take to dry though?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Weeks, months?
I would say about like a month or two to get fully ripe and then dry out afterwards. Well, not too long, but still kind of long. And breadfruit, those are called the pandanus fruit. In Hawaiian, it's called hala. It is edible, but it tastes like soap. Eat at your own risk.
Yeah.
But with that fruit, what we actually make with it is paintbrushes and toothbrushes.
Oh.
All the little individual spots you guys see on top of that, those are little seeds. When they turn brown, you can actually fray the ends of them and you can use them to paint, do makeup, I don't know, whatever you feel like you gotta do with it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really.
So one example is my cousin. She loves to have makeup on. I don't know why. I guess for beauty. I don't really care for makeup. So, but she actually has a few of those just sitting on her desk, and she uses that to do like her blushes and stuff. Don't ask me how I know what that is. But a really good use for it is the leaves. So you guys might notice the leaves are really long. They're really good for weaving. You can make baskets, mats. The two most impressive and common things to make was your thatching for your roofs and your sails for your canoes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And to preserve the leaf after they weave it, they'll put that sap on. I showed you guys earlier, the pilali sap. It comes out of this seed over here.
Oh.
Those are
Interesting.
some good questions. I like this group. Can you guys come back tomorrow at the same time? I promise to make it a little bit different. You guys have any other questions for me?
We good. Nice.
That final stop, like I mentioned, I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. You're going to have to wait to find out. We're going to pass a few bunkers that I'm going to go over into what scenes it was and all of that cool stuff. It does tend to get a little bit bumpier from here. And other parts, I am going to be picking up the pace again. So, you know, just kick back, relax, enjoy some of that music I'm going to play for you guys, and enjoy the narration. If anything else does pop up that's pretty interesting, I'll throw that in there for you guys, like plants or something like that, and let you guys know what it is.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you, Cyrus.
Thank you.
We go there, flash floods, thunderstorms, lightning strikes. You name it, we will drive right through it. So we had some pretty heavy rains, and we also had lightning strikes that day. And the lightning was striking about 50 yards away from us. So that's pretty close. But also very, very beautiful. Now right around here, this is where we have the baryonyx bunker. This is from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. The Doctor and them go inside, they get chased by the baryonyx dinosaur, and come out from a hatch. In the movie, the bunker itself is really overgrown. And Owen or Chris Pratt, when they park their trucks, they're actually parked right where we are right now. They look to the left-hand side, and that's where they're looking at the broken down monorail. Alright, hurry up, Raptors. Now, right around this time, you'll see Rexy's older brother. Come on, brother. Oh, you lost something. That's coming out of good check.
Nikan na siya,
through the doors behind that dinosaur. When you open it up, you'll see dirt. So, just keep that in mind. There's a lot of CGI used in these movies. And I'll show you guys right where the mountain connects to the bunker itself. So right here, there's a wall ends, right here on your right. That is where the mountain starts. Now, at the final destination today, we're going to be seeing a few pretty cool things. Once you see those things, I want you guys to give it a quick knock on every movie pop you guys see. Trust me, you guys will be surprised by some of it. And other stuff, not so much. Look at some of these potholes over here. The hill that Chris Pratt is running down when the volcano is erupting. And it is not a short hill, I'll tell you what, that thing is long. Now if you guys do want to see any of this stuff and how it was built, you can actually go on YouTube and look up Jurassic World behind the scenes. They show you guys all these areas, how they built it, and also how they filmed it. Parts of the behind the scenes, Chris Pratt is making a lot of jokes, which is kind of funny. It also kind of just shows his raw personality. And by the way, Chris Pratt, super nice dude. Very family oriented. Alright, right here to your left. This is the hill where you ran down. That hatch right there is where they came up, getting chased by the dinosaur. Right before the dinosaur was able to take a chunk out of them, they closed the hatch on his snout. They look up towards us and they see Owen, or Chris Pratt, running down this hill with the volcano erupting behind him. He ran from he ran from where we are now down to the little black sign down there. And he didn't do it once or twice. I believe he did it about 15 times. I mean, if I got paid that much, I would too. So it's a little cool spot. And if you guys are on the zip lines anytime soon, that green building on the other side of the valley, that's where you're going to be taken to. Now keep in mind, there is a little bit of walking in between zips. So it's partial zip line, partial hike, a lot of beautiful views.
That's where Sean is.
I don't know what song that was. That was a terrible song. Now we're going to start heading downhill. We got this hill in front of us coming up. This hill does tend to get a little bit quicker, and it may get a little bit bumpier. But at the bottom of this hill, there is another another bunker to show you guys. Sorry, I had to think of the word real quick. Alright, here we go. Let's try this hill out. Everybody right back there? Yeah. Beautiful. Now this is the bunker I was talking about. And this bunker was supposed to be used in the movie. But when the director came out and seen where it was, he did not like it very much. By the way, that little cutout on the ground behind it, that is one of the other rivers that has opened up during those floods. That thing rages like crazy. Super cool though. Now I'm gonna give you guys a better photo opportunity of this area. It's a little bit further, but you'll have the bunker in there and the hill that he ran down, which is pretty cool. like I mentioned, it was supposed to be used in the movie, but the director came out, he seen what it was built, he was already a fan of it. He decided, instead of destroying the area and breaking it down, they repurposed it and used it as a dressing room and makeup studio.
Oh, so sweet.
How's that makeup studio, right? That's also where Chris Pratt stayed overnight, here on property.
Oh, wow.
And if you guys are wondering what that volcano looked like, just over the radio tower area, you look straight up at the tall peak, that is your volcano.
كده
Thankfully, it is not a real volcano, because if it was, I wouldn't be working here. Can't pay me enough money in the world to work in a volcano. Maybe you could, I don't know. Now from here, we're also going to be passing the boneyard and a few old Hawaiian homes. This is another opportunity where I give you guys a chance to kind of take in the rest of the beautiful views before we get out of this valley. Right here, we're going to be crossing over. I'll do a quick little stop on it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But this bridge, even though it is a fairly small bridge, whenever it rains, if you look on the outside of the vehicle, you'll see some markers. You'll see a yellow and a red.
Yeah, red is there. Yellow is
Yep, that's to make sure it's safe. So whenever the rivers get high, it can actually overtake the bridge and cover up these markers. That's how we know it is not safe. So that's when the tours usually do end up rerouting. We have other back roads that we take, and some of us just take the risk and drive right through it. Now for me, my decisions all come up to my group. I always ask my group first, what do you guys think? Are you guys comfortable? If one person says no and everybody else says yes, we stick with the no, just to keep everybody safe today. Luckily, that's only ever happened once, and I don't ever want to do that again because it is terrifying. Hand side coming up. This is what we know as the hale. Hale is house or home in Hawaii. Yes, this is how we used to live back then. We did live in grass shacks. Now this is considered one house. You got your bedroom with the rock wall, and these two other upcoming rooms is your kitchen and your dining room. The other house you guys see back there with the two walls kind of open, that is called a haleva'a. That is pretty much your storage. That's where you keep your canoes, your surfboards, or anything else that doesn't belong in an actual house itself. Now that also marks the turn before hitting the boneyard. So this is right around this turn. You'll be seeing that movie set. And here we are. Now throughout the Hollywood movie set tour, this is your second stop for the day, where they're gonna let you guys hop out, walk around, check it out, and take a bunch of photos in these areas. Now I'm gonna slow down for you guys in case you guys are trying to snap any photos. Bus L. Bus L. I'm trying to figure out who's on Bus L so I can figure out what to do. House logo. Oh, Davina. You know what? I'll do a little stop over here. Give you guys a little bit more time. Aloha. Hey. Well, I love this song from her. Alright, a few more seconds before we carry on.
Siapa nak hutan ni hiện đấy.
Pwede Hana.
Apa ni hutan ni? Bola mana ni?
मैं कोई
वो टूर वाले होते हैं अपन
आ हुई हो Alright, let's carry on, Tommy. Now it's gonna go. They also go over a lot different information come back to us. You know, it's a pretty cool thing in general. They also take you guys up behind the scenes of Koala Ranch, show you guys our agriculture area, other stuff like that. Now I'm gonna introduce you guys to one of our little pets here. Hopefully he's close. Where'd he go? There he is. This is Dakota. Dakota is the only longhorn steer here on Koala Ranch. And he's weighing in at around 2,000 pounds.
Wow.
What's up, buddy?